All right, next drill is 5x4. Now this is a great drill. One of my assistant coaches showed this to me probably about 10 years ago, and we've been running it pretty consistently since. There's five moves, 4 shots of each move, okay? And then there's 4 different locations. So Augustine, why don't you rebound, okay? Ben will be here on a wing. Drew over there on a wing. So it's 4 guys. All you need is 4 to do this. You need a ball. Ben, you need to go get a ball. And what it does is everybody has a job. And why I like this shooting, a lot of shooting drills, people are stationary, they're just rebounding, they're not doing a lot. Augustine's rebounding, but the other 3 guys are pretty active and they're moving. They're doing something at all times, and that's why I like this drill. So what's going to happen is the postman is going to do 5 different moves. Okay, the first move is just a basic drop step. He's going to drop down, shoulder parallel to the backboard, and do the layup. Okay, so Ben's going to make the pass in here. Okay, he's going to drop step. Hold on, go nice and slow. He does his drop step. As soon as he makes the pass, he runs the half court, touches it with his foot, and comes back to the wing. Okay, now then he goes the other side. Same thing. Drop step, nope, you go to the baseline this time. Okay, so rather than going half court, this guy goes to the baseline. We change it up a little bit. And then he goes here. That's his second shot. Then he's going to do 2 more shots. Keep going. And the rebounder is just kicking it out to him. And then up top. All right, so a couple points of emphasis with this that we talk about with our guys is make sure you're posting up high enough, staying wide. We'll kind of talk about that in a little bit. But we got to make sure they'll take shortcuts on this drill. They won't sprint to half court. They'll just kind of jog. You really got to get on them initially when you do this drill that they're working and sprinting, touching the baseline with their feet. Okay, so the first move is the power slide. All right, power slide. Next one is going to be up and under. Actually, let's do baby hook next. So baby hook next. And I let them go to their strong hand. This is kind of a little bit of a loss. Yep. All the way up. Good. Keep going. Do the other 2 moves. And what's nice about this drill is if you have more kids, what do? You put a defender on the post. You put a defender on the wing. All right. Was that all your moves? All right. So you do 4 shots, okay? And then like I was saying, I could put a defender here. Okay, if I got an extra kid. I can put a defender here. I can put an extra rebounder. I can put a defender over there to make it harder. So if you have more kids, you can do those things. That's an easy adjustment. All right, next one is going to be up and under. When I grew up, this was the Jack Sigma move. All right, keep that ball nice and high. Post up really high, up and under. And if they, we always kind of end practice with this drill at times, and it's good from the sense that, they're getting a lot of shots, they're moving. Next one is going to be elbow shot. Squaring up, just shooting. And you can change this if you want to do a wing shot, you want to do short corner. Okay. And like I was saying before, what I like is you can change the shots. You can change where the defenders are. You can change all that stuff. We just call it 5x4 because there's 4 positions and 5 shots. All right, last one is going to be elbow and hard drive to the basket. Go. Good. Square up. Get those feet squared. Good. Square it up. Hard drive. Good. And notice how he's squaring up and attacking the rim. All right, good. That drill, lots of shots, short period of time, everyone's active, and you can change the types of shots that you need to do. Easy adjustment to that drill. But it's one where everyone's a little bit active. As soon as you have more kids, you can work on your defensive aspect in that drill. You like I said, you put if I have only 1 extra kid, I put them in the post. So you can work on post defense. We can work on harassing. The wings are my secondary worry as far as defense. So if you only have 5 kids, you put 1 on the post, and that makes it an easy adjustment.